First half, back and forth. You open up on that 10-0 run in the third quarter. What did you guys talk about at half to really bring out the energy in the second?
Well, really, we talked about doing what we were supposed to do. I felt like in the first half, we weren't really locked into the keys for us to win, the keys to beat Providence, and I felt like we really allowed Providence to get to their spots and do what they do well. And, you know, there wasn't a big adjustment at halftime. It was just, hey, we got to lock in and we have to do things better. When Providence wins, number 2 and 31 score a lot, and I think they had 21 of their 31 first half points. So we had to come out and do a better job with that. And a big key to this game was our ball pressure. And in the first half, it was non-existent. Second half, we come out, Jaden Mason gets on the ball, starts pressuring the ball, then Lee starts doing it, and everybody follows suit. So that effort to pressure them, Olivia Porter's effort to hold number 2 scoreless in that quarter was huge for us.
Absolutely. You guys scored 22 bench points tonight. What did you like from Bridget and Abby and a couple others getting in, knocking down threes and being able to score?
Well, I think generally this was a really great team win for us. You know, oftentimes we rely on big numbers from Skylar and Lee and Hallie and, you know, other people just kind of chip in. I thought this game, both from an offensive and defensive standpoint, was just an outstanding team win. I thought Bridget had really great minutes, was a big spark for us off the bench. I thought Jada Bediako came in and did a really great job on 31. She was getting some deep position on us, and I think we held her to 2 points in that third quarter, and a lot of credit goes to Jada for that. Cha-Cha had good minutes in the first half. You know, KP, I thought, played really well. You know, both you know, providing a little bit of a spark from a scoring standpoint, but for her, 4 rebounds. Just a team effort.
Absolutely. You guys consistently scored well at all 3 levels set as well. What clicked for the offense?
Well, I think the first half it took us a little bit. Providence was really kind of sagging off and packing the paint, which has been a common game plan for us, but we're scoring the ball a lot better now, and we're capable of knocking down shots, and I think it just took us a little bit of time to kind of feel that out. And then in the second half, obviously our transition got us going. We know for us, to score well on the offensive end, we got to get going in transition. So I thought we did that, and then I think that helped us get into a better rhythm in our half court.
Absolutely. I'm right about Skylar this week. You've mentioned several times this season that she has the ability to play at the next level. Was there like a moment that made you realize she had that potential?
From the minute I first saw her, my very first workout. You know, there's not many people built like her with this skill set that she has. And I say this about Sky a lot as well, is what excites me the most about her is she's just scratching the surface. You know, like Sky was a gymnast for a long time, which is hard to believe because she's 6'3". Yeah. And then she grew and kind of became a basketball player. So she hasn't even been playing the game that long compared to all these other players she's going against that maybe have been playing since elementary school. So, sure. You know, I think for that reason, like, look at her build, look at her skill set. She's just going to keep getting better. So we're really excited about her future here.
Where did you see her grow the most in your guys' first offseason together, and how has that changed? Where has she grown the most so far this season?
That's a great question. It's hard to comment on the offseason because that was my first time with her. Sure. But I would say in terms of the season, I think a couple things. I think number one, her physicality. You know, I think if it was probably up to Skylar, she would float on the perimeter and shoot threes all day. But you know, I think we've really tried to get her to embrace that. Again, she's 6'3", she's stronger than she looks, and she's kind of doing herself a disservice if she's not using all of her tools. And I think she's done a really good job just kind of embracing that physicality, being willing to get down on the block, you know, and put pressure on defense. That way, then she can step out to the perimeter and create from there. So I would say that, and then I would say number 2, just seeing her grow and her coachability. And I don't mean, like, she's always been coachable, but she's very, very accountable, and she wants to be good. And that's what I enjoy about coaching her the most, is that you can be really tough on her, and she'll take it, and she'll take, you know, she'll take from it what she needs to take to improve. And, you know, she's had some tough moments where we've really held her to a high standard, and every time she's responded and has come out on the other side a better player. So that's been fun to see her evolve that way as well.
Final one, you're going to be close to home this weekend in DC. What will that be like for you?
Yeah. exciting. I mean, I think generally we have a great group that's going to be out there between, my family, some other families, alumni, things of that nature. And I haven't been back to Maryland, D.C. area in a while in terms of coaching. So yeah, it's exciting. Certainly be back out there. I'm going to have a lot of family there, high school friends coming out. My family will be there. So yeah, looking forward to it for sure. But the number one thing is focusing on this group and this team and making sure we put them in the position to continue to get better.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Coach.
Appreciate you.
All right.